Welcome traders to this analysis of Bitcoin. Thanks for joining me in this analysis. On Bitcoin, for last couple of weeks, we have not been actually covering it because the Bitcoin did not show much of movement. The only thing which actually major happened is the break of this particular structure. Hence, we are covering it now in this analysis. So, market created this M sort of pattern, and we were expecting it to come down to this retest zone, which is a very important zone because if the market actually goes below this, then it can go all the way down to 9,486 around that level, or somewhere around here. And if it stays there, then there can be bearish chances of it further falling down. However, the market actually started to go up and it created another fake breakout. As I always have been saying that Bitcoin is susceptible to fake breakouts. It happens all the time, especially in the next candle. You'll see that the market will try to go upwards and suddenly it will fall down, and it happens again and again. There is another one here, fell down, another one fell down, another one. So these sort of movements, sudden movements, they do happen. And if you are trading Bitcoin, then you need to make sure that you wait for another candle or so before you start calling it a breakout. So what is happening right now? Because the market has violated the structure, what we should do is we should just remove this entire thing and start afresh. Now, all we can already see that there is a fake breakout here, another one here, and there is another one here, and then market seems to be going into sideways movement because the Bollinger Bands are telling that that it's sideways. But we can also see that it is turning into a decision point here where the market can actually start to fall down. So that is what we can see on daily. But let's start from monthly time frame. On monthly time frame, we can see that market went up and created this M structure, which pushed the price back up, fell down, created another M structure, pushed the price back up. So it is kind of repeating the same structure. The bigger structure, bigger M, then we have smaller M, and most probably it is going to create another smaller M ultimately. So that's what it is looking like. There is another thing which is happening right now is we have this W pattern, which is about to complete. Actually, it has just completed right there. So how do we find out? What we should do is we should draw fib on it, and it has come to 127.2. That means the pattern was expected to complete around 78.6 fib level, and that's where the market is. So that pattern has been completed. Now when these patterns complete, they create a very high probability zones. So what we should do is we should first see what kind of pattern it is. So if I draw it like this, the pattern is looking like a stepper pattern which completes at 78.6. It went a little bit above, and that's what caused the structure break, but it wasn't a breakout. It probably came to test 12,000 psychological number here, but it wasn't a breakout, and that's what matters. You should try to see whether it is a proper breakout or not. Now, because the market has created this W structure, it is expected to fall from there. And the first target that we are going to look at is 38.2 around here, which is going to be actually not, that's not the first target. The first target is going to be around here, 10,462, which is right here. Whoops. And then second level is going to be around here at 38.2. And if the market keeps on falling even after that, then we are looking at around here. So these are the levels that we are going to monitor in terms of the short positions. Now if I go to the weekly time frame, on weekly time frame, we can see that market has created this huge pin bar, engulfing pin bar, and that clearly shows that market is expected to go down. It is also struggling with the upper band of the upper band of a Bollinger Band. So we can expect market to come down to this level of 10,500 or so, and after that we can see a little bit of pullback, but most probably it is going to go down to 9,209. And there is another thing which is here is that there is a gap on this particular data feed. It is not showing, but there is a gap left around 9,400 level or so, and that is also going to get filled if the market starts to fall from this level of 10,500 to all the way to 9,200 level. So that's what we are looking at. There is another thing which is developing right here is this sort of move. So what we can do is we can identify what sort of move is here. Yeah, that looks perfect. So the move that I'm looking at is actually something like a Fibonacci extension. So if I draw Fib extension on it, it has come to 127.2, and that means if the market actually breaks through this level, then it can come down all the way back to these moving averages. So that's a possibility, but we'll see how the market plays out around these levels first. There is a bearish engulfing pin bar. That's a very good sign for market to actually go down all the way to test this structure level, which is around here at 10,500 or so, 10,450 or so. And if that's broken, then we are looking at 9,209. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found this useful. This is unbiased analysis, like unlike others. So if you found this useful, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this analysis. What is your opinion on Bitcoin? And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.